It's okay to have a bad day. It's not okay to have a bad month. It's not okay to have a bad 6 months. It's not okay to have a bad year. So for me, it's 3 days. That's my time limit. Set your own time limit, but make sure that you have time to feel it, but then set that time limit where it's like, all right, now it's time to start picking myself up and moving forward. And the way you do that, is just start, looking to the future.
Don't try to get out of emotion. Stay in it. Live with it. I love it. Just recognize that you're having a biological experience. Nature has hardwired your brain in a certain way, and not all of those emotions are useful. The problem is people think if they feel it, then they need to embody it and they need to act it out.
I worried so much and paid so much attention to things that were not important. Have faith, never, not for 1 second to give up faith, because everything works out exactly the way that it's supposed to.
When it comes to depression, anger, anxiety, suicide, you don't have to fight for yourself. I don't care what reason it is you have worth fighting for. Whatever you find worth fighting for, fight for it. Look outside of yourself. It's not hard to do that. And when you do and you look around the room, I guarantee you're going to find things in your life you have worth fighting for, and fight for them.
If I feel angry, I'm like, should I be angry? Like, is this gonna be useful? And so I have a rule in my life. I only do and believe that which moves me towards my goals. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't have a relationship with reality. I do, because the only things that are gonna move you towards your goals are things that are both true and optimistic. If it's not true, then you won't make progress, because the definition of true is the thing that allows you to better predict the future. And so, to make progress towards your goals, you need something that's true, but you also need it to be optimistic.
You have a right to what you're feeling, but just because you feel it doesn't mean it's real. Feelings are not facts, and I would try to get myself to question those negative thoughts and really try and understand that just because you feel a certain way, just because you feel people are staring at you, just because you feel less than, doesn't mean you have to invest in that thought. If we all invested in every thought we had, we'd probably be crazy, We get some negative random thoughts that come across our mind sometimes, and my job is to not let my mind take over. And that's when I win and when I lose and everything in between. You have a choice between what you think and what you do, and that choice is everything.
We're already unique, every single one of us. And that uniqueness is our time, our talents, the things that make us special. And if you use those talents of yours that make you special and give it to the world, that's when your uniqueness makes this world a better place. And that is the whole purpose of everybody, is to use our talents and make this world a better place. If we're all doctors, this world would suck. If we're all rock stars, this world, we'd have great music, but everything else would suck. And that's why we all have different talents and abilities. We need people to be garbage men. We need people to be plumbers. We need people to build homes. We need people to be influencers. We need doctors. We need lawyers. We need all these things. And using your talents on who you are will make this world a better place.
The concept of you got to be born with it isn't real. I believe everyone is born with the ability to apply effort. I can't prove that. Some people might be, I know I was not destined to be a basketball player. Some people were born with that specific skill. But I do believe that we can build potential by using effort and making the choice to commit to something. So I can't really prove that you're supposed to be something, like you should be something, but I can say that with choice and effort, you can go really damn far.
What I found about change is this: you can't stop change even if you try. Your life is all about change. Every moment of every second of your life is changing. And if you can't stop change, all you can do is have a hand in its outcome. So why not work with that change? Yes, your life may not be completely pleasant right now. Not everything sucks, but you know what? It's not also extremely horrible. Let's hold on to those positive things. Let's see what we can do with them and work with the change.
Are part of our very being. If we can understand that you take what you have and you use what you have and make the most of it. And that's the kind of lesson that my mother taught me. She said, her statement was, well, just make do. it's been such a helpful thing. You take what you have and you make do.
Everyone's looking for a secret, for a shortcut. There are no secrets. Just wake up every day and you do the damn work. And it's gonna suck. You're not gonna like it some days, but when you can learn to love the feeling of doing the work as much as you hate doing the work, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you can learn to love that feeling of accomplishment after doing the work as much as sometimes you hate doing the work. If you can connect those, that allows you to do the work. I tell my 12-year-old all the time, I said, just start. Just start.
My understanding that if I don't show up, then somebody online is not going to hear me and they're going to get sent down a dark path. My understanding that if I miss, then my wife doesn't eat. My future child experiences what I experienced as a kid, which will never happen. There's no way. I would die before I let that happen. Like, I just look at, if I miss, then all the things, all the people around me relying on me are now going to experience something that I refuse to allow them to experience. And it's a lot of pressure, but I put it on me for a reason. It's pressure built diamonds.
Work harder. Even when it feels like the work isn't mattering, it will matter. Delayed does not mean denied. I know, young man, that you want things. Keep putting the work in. It's all about the work. Have faith and trust that the seeds that you plant today will grow into the tree that you want it to be.